That's raising your family that you love. That you love. I'm speaking to a young lady earlier. Her son's a comedian. And she goes, I go and see him every day. And I laugh every day. That's wonderful because you're a mother. My mother and my father, he wanted me to come to wear. I was working the Copacabana with Jimmy Rosselli. At that time was going to be the greatest Italian singer on the planet, but a schmuck. A schmuck. And they asked my father, you're going to go see your son at the Copacabana? He goes, no, I'm going to see Jimmy Rosselli. Why? Because Jimmy Rosselli didn't change his name. I changed my name, and my old man and my mother said, why? My father says, Frank Sinatra, he's going to change his name. I said, Tony Bennett changed it. Shut up! Look at Tony Bennett. Changed the name, Pasquale Caputo. Today, it's wonderful to have that name. But it's too late for me to change. I'm making a few dollars now. My luck, I turn around and change the name. It's over. Because I'll be 80 years old in July. And it bears repeating. People say, what did you do for a hobby? I said, I rehearsed dying. Because that's reality. Because basically, Tony Martin said it all his life. There's no tomorrow. How true. We only live for today. I'm looking up and down Fifth Avenue, Madison Avenue. There's no place like New York in Christmas time, or Hanukkah time, or New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve in New York is the greatest all over the world. And they show you all over the world. You push a button. Let's go to Hong Kong and see how they celebrate. They get fucking bombed and they hump. That's what they do, like everybody does. And then the next day we go to war. The next day we go to fucking war. Why can't we get drunk every day and love each other? That's too easy. There's no money in that. There's no money in that. But I'm gifted because I'm on my way out of this world. You poor bastards are stuck with it. I feel bad because my father said it. God invented death so we get the fuck out of here. Because nothing is indefinite. And you know something? Nothing is definite. I'm not even sitting here. It's all in your fucking mind. It's our imagination. Monday night, during the holiday season, what are we doing here? Because we're at an age, there's no place else to go. What are we going to do? The Jews going to have another bagel tomorrow. The Italians going to turn around and say, where's the sauce ready? See, I'm on my way out. I look at the new people in my business that are great. I look at a man called Joe Franklin, who's one of my guests. Now, I'm going to tell you something about this man that he don't even know. He thinks he knows what people think of him. They give him the accolades. They say, Joe, I love you, Joe. Because you've heard it a million times. He's Jewish. He's Jewish. And I emphasize that because what he does, a Polish guy can't do it. No disrespect to the Polish people. Italian, African American. He did something. He just stood there. And people say, why does he keep staying there? He waited till people came to him. Who came to him? Bing Crosby, the Three Stooges, all the greatest stars in the world. Ed Sullivan, nice. Wonderful Ed Sullivan, the Hollywood Palace. I did all that. Wonderful. Did you do Joe Franklin show? I says, well, I just did Ed Sullivan, and fuck Ed Sullivan. Fuck Hollywood Palace. I said, just write the call by the Jackie Gleason. Fuck Jackie Gleason, how's that grab you? I said, wait a minute, Joe Franklin? And I did his television show 10 times, maybe more. I got more compliments on his show. People say, I just saw Joe Franklin. I said, is he on the air? I saw cameras there. He was on different stations, every half hour, every hour. People were calling him an icon. He's an oil painting. They don't make him like there's going to be no more Joe Franklins. No more. His library, I don't know who's going to wind up with it. It's going to be something to behold. I wish they would grab his library and put it in a college and let people know about show business, about the greats that we grew up with, you know. I tease him. I said, Joe, you don't talk too much. He says, no, but I do things. If you go to his office, he has a barrel this high with Tootsie Rolls. They're all stuck together. And he said, I have a Tootsie Roll, and I couldn't get one fucking Tootsie Roll out because they're all stuck together. Then he says, well, go to the other barrel where they had the candy that you take over the piece of paper. Everything was fucking stuck. Because you know why? You know how many years it took him to collect those Tootsie Rolls? Why should he give me a Tootsie Roll? And I tease him about it. He's one of my guests. Joe, come on up. Joe Franklin, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all. You wanted to sit over here? Is he all right? Joe, God bless. This is an icon. This is a museum piece. This is a man. And by the way, I went one night down to 42nd Street, and they were trying new comics. My to God. And guy said, now, ladies and gentlemen, new comic on the scene, Joe Franklin. So I thought it was another kid with another name. He gets up and does 10 minutes and floored the people. Very nice, very quiet, not screaming like I do because I'm not going to get attention. He just went up there and whispered. And they screamed. And I never knew you did that, Joe. Was that it, Joe?
I just want to say, Pat, that I did have, in 43 years on TV, 5 U.S. presidents. I had Charlie Chaplin, I had John Wayne, I had Cary Grant, I had Frank Sinatra 5 times, but the programs that featured Pat Cooper got me among my highest 10 ratings. That's a definite fact. And it's a privilege to be here with you. I'd like to see you doing a play, you know, besides the stand-up comedy. I'd like to see you doing a straight role in a show or a movie. And I know you've done a lot of movies, but I feel a little bit sad today. I got a little sad news today, Pat, because a very dear friend of mine got in trouble for having sex. In fact, he's my uncle. Yeah. Having sex with his patients, and the reason I'm really upset, he's one of the best veterinarians I know. And I got a new campaign. I'm starting a new little concept. You know how they put pictures of missing children on milk cartons? Yes. I want to start to put pictures of missing transvestites on half and half.
Joe, what is your day? A normal day in Joe Franklin?
Well, I wake up in the morning.
That's a start, huh? And what do you do? I mean, you go here, you go there, you go do